Hey guys, welcome to another tier ranking. Welcome to my tier ranking for Fox's television shows. Fox makes a lot of shows. They also cancel a lot of shows. And I'm going to be talking about all the Fox shows that I have seen. I think there's a couple I'm missing. These are just all the ones I could think of off the top of my head that all the Fox television shows I've seen. There's a lot of shows on Fox that I've never seen. So I know people in the comments will be like, "Where's this show? Where's this show?" Probably the chances are I haven't seen it, but there are probably some I have seen. I just kind of forgot them on the list. But these are the general ones that I flat out can say, yeah, I've seen them. Whether I like them or not, I've seen them. So let's put these in order from my favorite, S tier, and then the worst, F tier. All right, let's get to it. Start with Family Guy, I guess. Family Guy. I love Family Guy, but I also have a rocky relationship with Family Guy. I will say because I'll put in the A because the good stuff is so good, but there is bad. And when I mean bad, a lot of the new seasons. I'm gonna just do the same with Simpsons. Simpsons is one of my favorite television shows. Just the new stuff is not good. So yeah. The OC, I'll admit I was a huge OC fan. Me and my sister watched it all the time. Guilty pleasure. It's bad. There's some bad acting. There's some hokiness to it. But I have a soft. I'll put it as C tier. It's a pretty bad show, but I kind of a guilty pleasure for it. This Terminator, Sarah Connor Chronicles, I think is underrated. I love Lena Headey and I love Summer Glau in this show. They're both really good. Futurama. Futurama. See. I'm gonna put Futurama in the A tier as well with Family Guy and Simpsons because I think Family Guy and Simpsons surpass in a lot of things, but Futurama stays consistently good. So yeah. Bones. If you had told me years ago I would love Bones, I would have said no fucking way. But me and my wife is showing me this. My wife Lindsay loves Bones, and I was like, no. I watched like one episode one time and I hated it. But now we're like into season 5, and I'm digging it. I think it's a really good show actually. And I usually don't like these kind of crime shows, but for some reason, Bones. I love the characters, and I love Bones and Booth as characters. Love Hodgins. I love these characters. Yeah, it's a great show. House is S. House is a phenomenal show. Hugh Laurie is great. And again, I'm not even a big fan of medical shows. Like, just they're not for me. But House, it's almost like best way I can describe House is, what if Sherlock Holmes was a doctor? And just yeah, I love Hugh Laurie in this show. He's so good. Cleveland Show was never funny and never good. Just saying. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I'm going to put in the B tier because I think it's a good show. Just the final season sucks. It really, really sucks. But the rest of it is really good. It's very funny. Malcolm in the Middle is also a very funny show. It was never like one of my favorite comedies, but it got a laugh. I love Bryan Cranston and I love Frankie Muniz in this show. And I love the brother Francis. He steals the show from me. American Idol. This is like a reality show. I'm gonna go C tier because when it came out, I loved American Idol. I watched it with my mom and my sister all the time, but it got old real quick. I actually like the Masked Singer. I have a huge guilty pleasure for the Masked Singer. It's silly, it's ridiculous, but I kind of enjoy the hell of it. Buffy the Vampire S, fucking love it. Buffy's one of my favorite shows. It's so good. I love the campy style of it. It's just such a fun show. I love all the characters: Buffy, Willow, Spike, Xander, Giles. I love it. It's funny, it's scary, it's got great action, great characters. Just I love it. And yeah, if we're talking about the Whedon shows, Firefly is one of my favorites too. It's just a perfect show. I've talked a lot about Firefly. I've done a whole video on Firefly, so yeah, Firefly's fantastic. Angel's good too. I think Angel has a terrible ending because it got canceled, but it's a good show too. I really like it that they did a spinoff of a character who was not always that interesting in Buffy, but they made him more interesting in the show Angel. Dollhouse is also a really good show too. Really good. Cops, I fucking love. Cops is just it was always a fun show. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I love it. Just it's a great reality show. Very fun watching cops deal with idiots. Just super funny. American Dad. It's pretty funny. It's definitely much more enjoyable than the Cleveland show. X Files goes A tier. I really wish they never brought it back. I would have put in the S tier if they did not bring it back, but they brought it back, and that was a bad idea. Glee, I will say, like I used to hate Glee, but again, Lindsay watches it. Some of it is pretty good. It's pretty good remixes. I think Jane Litch really makes the show good, but there's a lot of corniness and stupidity in the show. Gotham, I never liked the show. I think how they do the villains is really stupid, and I don't like it. I do not. The Walking Dead, I can respect. There's a lot of good stuff in it, but my God, is this show gone on for way too fucking long? Ugh, we got a little virus pop up. Sorry, guys. I gotta fix that. Yeah. Last Man Standing. I enjoy it. I think it's a fun show. King of the Hill is hilarious. I'll sell propane and propane accessories. Low end, damn, I'm gonna kick your ass. New Girl, horrible, one of the most overrated shows of all time. I remember my sister and I binged like the first 2 seasons, and I was in agony, absolute agony watching this. I was like, wow, this is crap. Married with Children. Oh, what a great show. Very funny, very funny. Love and marriage, love and marriage. Hell's Kitchen, another A tier. Fucking Gordon Ramsay, hilarious. Prison Break, I'm gonna put in the C tier because this is like Westworld. Like the first season of Prison Break is so fucking good. And then I stopped watching after season 3 because it just got really fucking boring and just not interesting. It had a good concept. It should have just been a miniseries. Yeah. Terra Nova, there's a reason it got canceled because it's trash. Lethal Weapon, there's a reason that this got canceled too because it's trash. That 70s Show, another one of the most overrated fucking shows. I never liked that 70s Show. I just never liked it. And this show ended around the same time as Malcolm in the Middle, and no one gave a shit. Malcolm in the Middle ended, but everyone was like, "Oh, that 70s Show." I'm like, "Fuck that 70s Show." Sleepy Hollow was okay. It had some cool ideas. I like the two lead characters, but there was a lot of silliness to it and some really bad writing. Orville S, one of the best shows on television right now. Fucking right. I know it went to Hulu, but Fox is what made it. So there we go. All right, let's sort these out. S tier, I'm gonna go Orville at the top, man. I fucking love the Orville. Oh, it's so good. Then I'm gonna put Firefly, then House, then Buffy. Ooh, A tier. Simpsons has to go on the top with Family Guy. No, Futurama, then Family Guy. Then Bones, Cops, King of the Hill. There we go. All amazing shows. Like Simpsons is one of my favorite shows of all time. Just the new stuff just really lets it down. All right, for the B tier, I'm going to keep the Terminator at the B tier. If it didn't get canceled, it could have been the A tier. And then Malcolm in the Middle. Then Angel. Then I'll put Last Man Standing. I like that show. Then Dollhouse. Then no. Then Walking Dead. Massacre at Brooklyn Nine-Nine. C tier. I'll keep OC and American Idol because they're just guilty pleasures. Then Sleepy Hollow. Then Glee. American Dad. Prison Break. No. I'll put Terra Nova because at least there's not a lot to watch out of it. So there we go. These are the two most overrated comedy shows ever made: New Girl and That 70s Show. And I honestly think New Girl's more insufferable. So yeah, there we go. There's my tier ranking for Fox's shows. Let me know in the comment section below. Please tell me what is your favorite show on Fox. Favorite, least favorite. Let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please like and subscribe to this channel and join the dark side.